So here we have the Kawasaki KLR650. This is Kawasaki's dual sport machine, and it only comes in at $6,500. Pretty amazing. Now it's your entry-level adventure motorcycle. Only 650cc out of this single cylinder motor, but it's a good off-road bike as well. It's handled all of the off-road stuff really quite easily. It's a great start to adventure bike riding. 6.1 gallon fuel tank, 21-inch front wheel. So these things really make a big difference to adventure riding in any off-road terrain. So it's much better than adventure bikes with smaller front wheels. So it's a motorcycle that you can really take on and off-road, and overall it's been a decent motorcycle. Take a passenger, there's room back here to take your luggage, and you know, pack your bags and away you go. Its downside for me, unfortunately, is really just in its looks. It's quite a dated looking machine now. It doesn't even have a fuel light, just the tap to turn it on from on to reserve. And just a few little kind of like, you know, points like that, especially when you're an adventure rider, it's always good to know where you are with the fuel. I certainly think that Kawasaki can update its looks. It's got quite an unusual front mudguard. And I find that the seat is also slightly dated and not the most comfortable. Simple controls here, just rev counter, speedo and temperature gauge. It's old school. You're going to need the choke to start it. There's no fuel injection, it's just a normal carburetor on the bike. But you know, once the engine's warmed up, it's very responsive, and I've had no problems at all riding it. Hand guards, keeping your hands nice and well protected, especially in chilly climates. And the screen here and the fairing actually shields the rider. I've been quite warm riding it. Kawasaki make amazing off-road motorcycles. They're one of the best, and what I'd like to see is some of that technology coming from their motocross, some of that technology coming from their superbike racing, and they could really develop their dual sport machine to that next level. But overall, the Kawasaki is an excellent entry-level dual sport machine, a great adventure tourer, and you know, allows you to really get on the motorcycle, pack your belongings and head off and have your own adventure. Anyway, this is a decent entry-level motorcycle, and anybody who's even looking at adventure riding and likes the look of it, this is a great place to start. So I hope you've enjoyed the show, hope you've enjoyed watching. Please hit subscribe below. It doesn't cost anything, you'll just be informed straight away when a new video comes up. Share this with your friends. We love to hear from you, so drop a comment in below where you've been on the motorcycle. Maybe you've got some suggestions of where we could go next. We just love riding motorcycles, love to hear from you. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter or motogeo.com. See you next week.